Mark, if you win Saturday, you'll clinch the division. If Michigan beats Nebraska, can you root for Michigan for a week?
Nope, sorry, I can't.
And welcome to Bitter Rivals with Ted and Tom, following an outstanding weekend for the Michigan Wolverines, finally getting the monkey off their back. 2,966 days, 7 straight setbacks to those dastardly Ohio State Buckeyes. But it is over, and the Wolverines moved to a 10-2 mark. While in Evanston, Ted, you had to be happy. Sparty knocked off Northwestern.
Settle down, all right? First of all, Michigan State won the Legends Division outright. No co-championship, no little trophy that you can put in your trophy case that you're co-champions. They got their work done. They didn't need any help from Michigan. Had a decided win there, 31-17. Saw it live. It was a great game. Now, let's get to your little game in Ann Arbor, all right?
Greatest rivalry in all sports.
Beat a 6-6 OSU deflated team and rushes the field. Act like you've been there. Jeez.
Well, hey, you know what? We haven't been there. We haven't beaten Ohio State in 7 years. Actually, it's 2,926 days, not 66 days. That's long enough. It's been brutal since 2003. You're not going to celebrate.
It's not a rivalry if you lose 7 in a row.
It's still the greatest rivalry.
Think, like I said last week,
Michigan still leads the series by 15 games, so it's still a rivalry. I mean, everybody's had these pockets. When John Cooper was Michigan State lost 8 straight times to the University of Michigan. 5 straight times, 6 straight times. We never called off that a rivalry.
4 in a row, buddy.
4
in a row and still working on it.
Half of the way through to 8.
Still working on it.
Anyway, We're
not done yet.
Michigan's 10-2.
But anyway, let's talk about the Northwestern game.
What, in front of what, 20,000 fans?
32,000.
Saw a lot of empty
It was
seats
embarrassing. It really was. I felt bad for Northwestern. They have a much better team than the support that they're getting. I would say half of the 32,000 people that were there were Michigan State fans. And the student section, with an undergraduate enrollment of about 8,000, you know, they could give tickets away to every single student and still not have representation in that stadium. And it's a dump. I mean, Ryan Field, it was outdated.
It is what it is, but you know, it's a great environment. I mean, they got the nice rock garden in the end zone down there on the north side.
They got to do something. Bad. They can't put fans there.
Called filler.
Jeez.
But anyway, it was a good win for Sparty. You know, they're going to Indianapolis.
No, wait a minute. Every time I'm going to start a new thing. Every time you call them Sparty, I'm going to call you Scum. How's that?
Oh, Sparty versus Scum. Yeah, that's really comparable.
That's
your mascot. Our mascot isn't Scum. Your mascot's Sparty. I'm calling you Sparty.
In the great rivalry of Scum versus the Buckeyes, you won it at the very end, almost lost on a long throw.
Got screwed on a bad call at the goal line.
Of course, here we go. Okay. Again, Michigan doesn't lose.
Time of possession, first downs, total yards, all Michigan dominated the game pretty much. Big plays. But Michigan State, how lucky did they not have to deal with DeVere Posey when you played them, as well as Boom Herron in that game when you played them earlier in the year? You have been a big L for the Spartans if they had lost if they played Ohio State this time of the year.
If and buts were candy and
nuts,
what a Merry Christmas we would have.
But anyway, I'm happy, and I don't even give a rip.
Hey, congratulations, beating a 6-6 Ohio State team. That would be your 4th or 5th 6-6 team that you won this year.
And the week before, they smashed a Nebraska team, 45-17, that pounded your team 28-3.
Well, we'll get into that next segment.
So you want to do the compare and contrast? Go ahead.
Actually, and we'll get into that next segment.
Back after this, Bitter Rivals with Ted and Tom.